In a science class, Antonio and Anna were measuring the approximate speed of a marble as it exits from an 8-foot long ramp. They discovered that it took 2.1 seconds for the marble to travel 12.5 feet from the end of the ramp. If r equals d over t, where d is distance in feet and t is time in seconds, approximately how fast was the marble traveling as it exited from the ramp to the nearest hundredth of a second? Okay, long word problem, but really it's not as complex as the word problem makes it seem. We have some information. This is kind of using our triangle, our distance, rate, and time triangle, and they even give us the formula right inside of it here to solve for just the rate. So they want us to figure out what the rate is, approximately how fast is the marble traveling when we get this. So we have time and we have distance. So it says the rate equals distance over time. So all we're going to do is take the distance that we get, which is 12.5 feet up at the top to match our distance, and the time, which is 2.1 seconds, and put that at the bottom here. And again, the 12.5 matches the distance, time is 2.1. Sorry about that. And we're just going to divide. The rate will equal these divided, or 12.5 divided by 2.1. So I'm going to do 12.5 on the inside. I'll do 2.1 on the outside. And now it's just dividing decimals. 1 decimal over here means 1 decimal over there. We're going to bring it up and divide this thing out. 21 does not go into 1 or 12. 21 does go into 125, and I believe it is 5 times. So I'll put a 5 right over there. 21 times 5 gets you 105. And then we need to subtract. And 5 minus 5 is 0. 2 minus 0 is 2. I'll get a 0 there, but I can bring down an empty 0 there. So now I have 200. How many times does 21 go into 200? Well, about 9 times is what we get. Let me switch to red. And 21 times 9 actually gets you 189 if you multiply it all the way out. And subtracting here, you'll end up getting, after some long turning this into a 9 and a 1, you'll end up getting 11. And then we need to bring down a 1. And then 21 goes into 11 another 5 times. And this is probably where we can kind of stop, because the decimal is going to keep going. And we know 5 times 21 there would get me 105. But I'm showing 5 and 95 hundredths, 5.95. So I'm going to switch back to my answer choices. And as I look, the best answer is going to be A, because it actually has 5.95. The decimal kept going, but we can stop it after the 2 places and go from there. So the best answer here is going to be A, 5.95.